Welcome, Cobra fans. We're here in Beeville, Texas, as your Cobras are set to start the area round of the playoffs against Crystal City in a Game 1 of 3 series here. The Cobras took care of business last week in Kennedy, beating a very good San Antonio Coal team. Came down to the 7th inning. Fantastic pitching duel between both teams. Jace Chaney had 12 strikeouts in that game with fantastic job. But now here the Cobras advance for the second year in a row into the area championship, and we'll see what happens tonight. Jace is back on the mound again, Rob.
3-game series this time instead of a single game like last week. Have one game here in Beeville tonight, and then 2 games in Jordanton tomorrow. So
hopefully only one for the Cobras.
Hopefully only one. Hopefully only one. One tonight, one tomorrow. Get her done, right? Yeah, Chaney had a fantastic game last week. Had 12 strikeouts and then 3 or 4 outs on his own, little dribblers that he threw the first. So hopefully he's the same tonight. Shuts these javelinas down, and the bats get hot for the Cobras and put this one away early, Will.
Yeah, that's right, Rob.
Got javelinas are in yellow, green, gray. So, out of Crystal City. I didn't get to really check up on them. I heard they like to kind of live on the outside of the plate when it comes to pitching, though.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of action with them playing last week as they won their area game pretty handedly. Didn't get to see a whole lot of pitching on their end, but it seemed like a lot of walks and pass balls.
Gotcha.
Was in the favor of the javelinas, and that's why they were able to pull that one out. So it's going to be a little bit different tonight because they're not going to see that. Jace has been pitching extremely well here in the later parts of the season. Like we talked about last week already with the 12 strikeouts in that game. There for a while, Jace wasn't letting anybody else play.
No, he wasn't. In that first inning, he threw, 8 pitches?
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, so.
Went all the way down into the 7th before Kason Williams came in and was able to finish that game out.
Yeah, got that one out, and that was the end of the ball game right there, for the most part. I think another thing to point out from last week, both Coopers there towards the end of the game, excellent base running, Will.
Yeah, and that's what happened in that bottom of that 7th, Rob. If you remember, they tied it up. It was 2-2 was the score at that point, and yeah, we got a little bit of wind back. We're up here at the top of these stands. They completely changed the way that Beeville had this thing. All these stands are brand new. Last year when we played here, we actually had to leave in about, I think it was the 4th inning because the lights went out.
Oh, wow.
But when we played here, they did have this whole middle portion open. That's kind of what we were planning for today. But instead, we're going to be.
I tell you what, it's a beautiful looking baseball field. Looks like fairly new turf. Just a beautiful baseball field, really, Will. And Cobras are taking the field. They're going to start warming up.
Yeah, Rob, Crystal City actually finished second in their district, 28-3A, with Catula, Dilly, and Hondo. They had they finished 4th. They finished 5-5. I apologize. It's just,
okay.
They got them set up separately on here because they're still in the playoffs. But they had a 5-5 record, and then overall 20-11 with 1 tie.
In district, though, just 500.
We ask that you, as a spectator, consider the time and effort each of these teams' coaches and athletes have put forward.
The first hitter for the Javelinas is going to be Adrian Zavala. Getting the start tonight, like we talked about, was Jace Chaney again for this Game 1 start on the mound. Sam Kurtz is going to be behind the plate. Looks like Kason Williams, the senior, is going to be at first. Cooper Francis at second base. Nick Kucher's at shortstop. And Cooper Martin at third.
Yeah.
In the outfield, starting at left, is going to be Aiden Yanish. LaRue is in center field, and Bryce Warren in right.
Yeah, pretty much same lineup as last week. And we got the number 6, Crystal City, coming up to bat.
Number 6,
Adrian Zavala. And about to have our first pitch here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in.
Adrian, a left-handed hitter, steps into the box. Kurt's going to line up on that outside corner. Chaney's going to start right away with a breaking ball for a called strike.
Yeah, on the inside, too.
Kurtz sets up low, fastball hit into the gap. Great play there by Kuchler. And we're gonna get the throw and the put out. Good scoop there by Kason Williams to get the out. First out of the inning, 2 pitches this time.
There you go. 2 pitches, 1 out. Good way to start, Will.
Next up is gonna be number 12, Scott Rodriguez. He is gonna be the pitcher for Crystal City tonight.
Right-handed batter this time. Kurtz is going to walk out and talk to Cheney here. Looks like they want to talk about possibly signs or how they want to work. Great play there by Kuchler on that last strike one. I like starting out strike one. Strike two.
Yeah, Cheney working around the plate, working on that outside corner. That one was not a strike, but he was able to fool Rodriguez into thinking it was, trying to go opposite field there with that ball. This one he's going to pull to third base. Martin fields it and fires the first. It is a little high, but they're going to say Kason Williams got the tag down on the backside of the helmet. Great play there by Kason.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
they're going to get I guess coach is asking for
they're asking for an appeal down to see if he can see, but it's pretty far down the plate, and they're going to say he was out.
He's out. Yeah, ball was thrown a little high there by Cooper, but Kason reeled it in and got the tag back.
So right quickly, 2 outs. Next is going to bring up Jeremiah Minzota.
4 pitches, right, Will?
He is a left-handed. He is left fielder tonight for the Javelinas. This ball's going to be missed right on that outside corner and a little low.
I think if it was a little higher, he would have got the call there, Will.
That's going to catch the bottom part of the zone for a called strike.
1 strike, 2 outs.
Yeah, that's a great pitcher. That's hard to get to as a batter, too.
Nice breaking ball that's going to grab the outside corner there for a called strike. So 1-2 is the count with 2 outs here. It's going to be a fouled off.
Foul ball. Coverage remains the same.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Be a little outside there.
Outside, use up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Back inside, a little drooper out there, outfield, left field.
Yeah, ball's going to drop in for a base hit.
Yeah.
Giannis kind of held up a little bit. Like to see him try to go after that, try to make a play, especially with nobody on.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Will, because even if he doesn't make the play, he's not going to get he's not going to get past second. You got 2 outs.
That's going to bring up the 4-hole hitter, Abraham Martinez, the third baseman. Ball's going to be popped out of play. Obviously, the coaching staff from Crystal City watched quite a bit of film on Jace Cheney. Knows he's got a pretty good pickoff move. So they're telling their runner to kind of stay close. And here, Cheney does fire back to first.
Yeah, and they've kind of laid off that outside pitch and been keying on that inside pitch of Cheney. Wind is picking up here, folks. Hopefully not too much noise at home. There we go. Strike 2. 0-2 is the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 outs. So Cheney can throw pretty much anything he wants here.
That call that he got a little bit earlier in that that second at bat just didn't quite catch that edge there for the umpire. It's going to be a ball. 1-2 is the count. Ball's going to be hit out to right field. Warren is going back. It's over his head. He does get to it, firing it in. They're going to hold him off as Cooper Francis does cut that off.
Yeah.
Ball is thrown into Kurtz. But Martinez is going to be in there for a stand-up double.
Brings up number 2, Adrian Gutierrez.
It's going to bring up the center fielder, number 2, Adrian Gutierrez. 2 outs here now. Cheney back into the windup.
Ball outside.
It's going to be a ball outside. Gutierrez was showing bunt. I don't know if he was actually going to try to bunt.
With 2 outs, you wouldn't think so, Will.
That's going to miss the bottom of the zone there for a ball.
He's got 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Ball 3.
For the first time tonight, Cheney actually in trouble. The 3-0 count.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm wondering if he's just not going to give him much to hit here. And
Well, we've seen Cheney in situations like this plenty of times and crawl all the way back out, and it's exactly what he does there with a called strike. Doesn't get out of his game plan. Still in the first inning, Rob. A lot of ball game to play. Got a great offense behind him. And it's going to be another called strike. Great pitch on that inside. Right here, Cheney back into it with a full count.
there you
He's
go.
going to blow this one past him, and Cheney gets out of it.
Just like you said, Will.
Yeah, 2 hits, 2 men left on, no runs scored, no errors. Cobras are going to be coming up to bat. It's going to be LaRue, Cheney, and Kuchler. We'll be right back with some more Cobra baseball. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Up first batter for your Cobra is going to be Major LaRue.
Yeah. See if we can get these bats started early tonight, Will. At least, I think that's one thing that made a difference last week. Our bats didn't start as early, but we took them deep in the count almost every at bat.
Yeah, the other thing, too, is we hit it right at him. So
yeah,
get away from that today.
Old baseball coach.
And LaRue's going to pop this one up. It's playable, but no, it looks like it is going to hit the top roof of the
dugout of the
Dugout.
Javelinas.
Yeah, Javelina's dugout there.
Did you think he did that intentionally?
Yeah. No. No, the wind is blowing back into the field tonight from the right field side. It's kind of pushing straight across this field, so the ball's going to play weird.
Somebody in the dugout.
He's a coach. They told Gabrish, player, you got to be in the dugout. They say he's a coach.
That's pretty funny right
They're going
there.
to go start carding old
man.
Gabrish over here.
He's not going to live that one down.
Oh, he's not.
Second pitch here.
The
Hard
root
hit
rolls
ball.
over.
It's going to squirt through.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So runner on first.
LaRue on with a leadoff single. Kind of rolled over on that outside pitch a little bit, pulled it, but either way, it's going to go down as a hit for LaRue. His little chopper that gets through that gap between third and short.
Yeah. Now for your leadoff hitter, that's what we need tonight.
Yeah, and the thing with LaRue, too, we're going to see exactly how Crystal City is going to play with runners on. And LaRue, a very, very savvy and smart base runner. He gets a massive lead over there at first. He's in plenty of time.
Hold on.
Industrial Cobra Sports Network. Now LaRue's going to go to second.
And he's going to be safe.
He is going to be safe, but it looks like he was kind of stumbling there. I'm not too sure what happened. That was the ugliest base steal I've ever seen.
Well, the throw was high, so that gave him a little time there.
I think he kind of stumbled coming across because it looked like he was trying to catch his balance there. But either way, LaRue into second with a stolen base. Count is 1 to Cheney. Cheney fouls this one right back into the net.
Brings count 1-1. Nobody out, runner at second base.
But the Crystal City Javelinas cheerleading team is here now, Will.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Girls traveling all the way from Crystal City come out here to support their boys. Good job.
There you go. Counts 1-1, no outs, bottom of the first. Outside.
Ball outside.
Next time he throws that pitch, I'm gonna say one of my favorite lines of baseball.
Yeah, Rodriguez here, just a different type of pitcher. We haven't really seen that. Does a lot of that Kimbrel type look when he looks in to get his sign. Huge leg kick there. Cheney's going to pop this into left field. LaRue's kind of hanging out to see what happens. Left fielder does settle under it and put Cheney out.
I think that one got hung in the wind there a little bit.
Yeah, it's just that crosswind coming straight across the field like that, and you guys are probably hearing that back home in the mics. We're doing our best to try to cover that up a little bit, but that ball just kind of hung up a little. You saw the left fielder have to move around a little bit, try to settle up underneath that. But that's going to bring up Kuchler.
Yeah, and he's had a good season this year hitting the ball. Let's see if we can get Major to.
Nick roll one to third. Makes them think, and that's what you get right there when you have a great savvy base runner. LaRue made the third baseman kind of come off of his throw to look and see what he was going to do, and got his feet offset and ended up having an errant throw. You get Nick Kuchler over there with his speed at first base.
Exactly right.
Hey, now you got guys up first and second.
If he just stands there, that guy doesn't look at him, doesn't make the read, doesn't have to hold him, and the throws is there on time and easy. But by making that movement, he has to check him. So
that's going to bring up Sam Kurtz. Kurtz is definitely due. He's been hitting the ball extremely well, and this one's going to drop in. Looks like it's going to drop in at center field, and everyone's going to move up 90 feet.
So bases are loaded here in the bottom of the first with only 1 out, Will.
Yeah, I think LaRue was kind of getting a little bit of trash talk from the dugout there because he was over there tagging up. He thought that ball was hit a whole lot harder than it was.
Well, it might have, but then that wind, you look at the flags here, the outfield flag is flowing to our left. The flags here in the stands are blowing straight back, Will.
Yeah, 1 out here. I'm curious to see what Medina decides to do. They do bring the corners in for Crystal City. Cooper Martin fouls this one back. Just curious to see if Cooper was going to try to do any type of bunting here.
I think it might be a little early for that.
Well, as much of a magnet that Cooper Martin is to baseballs, and maybe just banking on him getting hit.
There you go.
This one's going to be outside, and that's going to be called strike, and I don't know about that one there.
Yeah, that looked like more than a ball outside.
Either way, 0-2 is the count to Martin. 1 out here. Bases are loaded.
Way outside. Just outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah. Let's see how aggressive the pitcher is for the Javelinas here, Will. Wonder if he's going to go at him here, to see, or they're going to. It looks like they're going to work outside.
Cooper
Slap it away there just to make sure. Based on that call earlier, I can understand why he did that. Not very aggressive approach there by the pitcher. I was kind of wondering what they were going to do. They're going to get time from the Javelinas here. They're going to go tuck it on the mound. But that's kind of an indicator right there, Will. Later in a baseball game, if that pitcher is still in the game, it doesn't look like he's going to be aggressive there at that count. Here we go. Count is 1-2 with 1 out here. Bases loaded for the Cobras, bottom of the first.
Martin down the line is going to go foul. Good hard hit down the line. That was man, it stays in a few more feet right there. Cobras will be running for a while.
Yeah, sure would have.
Martin having a great at-bat here. This is about to be delivered to the 6th pitch of that bat. 1-2 is a count.
Yeah, I'd say he's seen everything he's got. Looks like they're going to work outside again, Will.
Martin offers it. This pops into foul territory. Catcher settles underneath it and puts him out. One of those pitches again where he's just trying to get a little piece of it to defend it.
Yeah, because that strike called earlier was in the same place, and trying to get to another pitch there.
That's going to bring up the DH, Cade Quebeca.
2 outs now. Bases loaded for the Cobras.
It's going to back the defense all up.
Yeah.
LaRue at third, Kuchler at second, Kurtz is at first. Cade DHing tonight for Aiden Yanish. This is going to be fouled out of play.
Yeah. Working that outside corner, Will. That catcher's setting up outside. They're pitching outside. Way outside.
Another great swing on that ball, and that outside corner just gets underneath it. Cade letting that ball travel a little bit, trying to drive that ball the opposite field.
Yeah, and that's the best thing to do there if they're going to keep doing that, getting that timing.
0-2 is the count.
Last 0-2, he didn't go at him.
Ball's going to be in the dirt. Great block there by the catcher for Crystal City. Keep that one in front. Save a run. You hear the Crystal City cheerleaders in the back cheering, in the background cheering.
I'm guessing the pitcher possibly. Working outside again, Will.
Again.
Cade's just going to keep sending it that direction. I think Cade's just waiting for him, that thing just to scoot in about another inch or two.
Yeah. Well, Rodriguez trying to stay away from him, force him to hopefully get something to pop up as well, or maybe get that call on the outside if Cade does not offer.
Yeah.
They're staying away from him for sure. This one they're going to be inside and called strike. It was a great job, great pitching duel there, right there from Rodriguez, because staying on that outside corner, he showed Cade something he hadn't seen in that entire at bat, and it definitely looked like it was coming in for Cade. But good job there by the Crystal City pitching staff. So that was 3 left on, 2 hits, 1 error, no runs scored. We're heading to the top of the second. We will be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anyway.
All right, welcome back, Cobra fans. Up to bat for Crystal City is going to be Isaiah Mata, the DH. He is the designator here for Adrian Salcedo, who's playing second base for Crystal City Javelinas today. First pitch is going to be a ball.
Strike one.
Swing and miss, strike one.
A lot of swings and misses on that one, way out in front, on his front foot there. Okay, he's going to line this one over the head of Kuchler, just right out of his reach. So lead off base runner for Crystal City.
Yeah, I think most of Crystal City's hits have been those little bloopers. Just
well, except that one, that double that smacked out in the right field. That's going to be bring up Chris Mina, the shortstop. The ball's going to be, first pitch is a ball, high and outside.
there you go.
And Mina's going to offer it this one, tries to hold up, but unable to, is called for that strike. 1-1 is the count. Curveball is not coming back into the plate like it was in that first inning change. He's going to have to reset himself up there on the rubber. 2-1 is the count.
Oh.
Yeah, Kurtz fires it out, but out to first base, but it bounces in.
Good job by Cooper Francis there, backing that play up.
Well, Cooper Francis and Warren both breaking on that as well, pretty hard. Can't tell if Casey Williams got a piece of that or not. Is what slowed it down. But either way, that's going to leave Mata at first base.
Counts
3-1 is the count. Foul tip back into the glove of Kurtz. Real quick, we're back to full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
Nobody out.
Great breaking ball there. There's that curveball we were just talking about, Rob.
That one was in just a little bit more.
Yeah,
that was a strike call too.
Cheney makes the adjustment there, and it drops right in for a strikeout. 1 out here in the top of the second. That's going to bring up Eric Garcia. He is the catcher.
He's showing bunt.
Cheney's going to throw back over to first base.
To first, not in time.
Mata in safely.
Let's see if he shows bunt again here. Yep.
And Cheney's going to go back over there again. Mata's in safely again.
I don't blame Cheney there. You know what? You're going to show bunt. I'm just going to throw it over here for a little bit.
Well, Cooper Martin is coming in on the grass to be ready for that. In case Crystal City does decide to bunt, they are showing it again. Cheney's going to miss outside, and Garcia does pull back.
Yeah, every time I see somebody bunt now, Will, after watching that Nolan Ryan documentary. There you go.
And Garcia's going to poke at this one. It's going to go foul, though.
Yeah, and the guy got up, and they were interviewing different players, that played Nolan Ryan time period. And he said, there's two things you never did against Nolan Ryan. He didn't bunt, and he didn't steal second. And they were like, why? They said, because the next time you came to a plate, it was going to be in your ear hole.
Garcia throwing.
That was that.
Kurtz just sails that one a little high.
A little bit high.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Yeah, great idea to try to get Mata back to the bag as he was trailing off quite a bit. Mata's trying to make up for the conservative lead over there, keeping Cheney. Cheney's been keeping him honest over there. At first, this ball's going to be outside.
3-1's the count with one out here, top of the second. Runner on first for the Javelinas.
That's going to be called strike.
Yeah.
Garcia does pull back on that, but either way, Cheney worked his way right back into the count again. It is full with one out. Curveball gets Garcia.
Oh, and Kurtz almost gets him at first. Great idea. Two outs there.
It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Jason Mendoza, the right fielder for Crystal City.
We got that. See if he's going to throw that curveball here, Will, since he got it to sit down last time.
Two outs. Crystal City not afraid to try to show bunt here.
Yeah. Well, we kind of struggled with it a little bit last week. Not bad, but if they watched any film or notes of the game, it wasn't just 3 up, 3 down when the other team was doing bunt. So maybe more of a middle game there, Will. There you go. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss there by Mendoza.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first.
That's going to miss at the top of the zone there. Brings the count to 3-1. Cheney working a lot of full counts in this inning.
Yeah.
He had 20 pitches in the first inning. That one's going to grab the outside corner there for a full. Brings it to the count to full to Mendoza. 2 outs, full. There's no reason to hold him on now because he's going to go on the pitch. Or not.
There it is.
But he didn't. Either way, that's going to be a called strike. So after Cheney allowed 1 hit to lead off the inning, he comes back and gets 3 strikeouts in a row. Good job by Cheney. 1 left on, no runs scored, no errors. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Up to bat for your Cobras is going to be Williams, Warren, and Francis.
Score still 0-0 here. And thanks for watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network. Best.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture, or what you choose to grow. At Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
The 15, Kason Williams.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Up to bat for your Cobras now is Kason Williams. We're heading into the bottom of the second inning.
If we have any technical difficulties this evening, it's all because of John. He's working the iPad this evening.
I'll tell you what, that tells you how easy this is to run this software right here. Anybody can do it. Ball's going to be popped up on the infield. The first baseman settles up underneath it and puts Williams out. But yeah, no, Rob, absolutely. So really, next year, really want to kind of spread out and see who all would like to help out, because I would love to do what we can to expose all sports. You know, track, golf, just everything. This software is so simple to run. It's really easy. I want to get some more devices and just kind of be able to hand out to parents that are going to be at these events, so that way they can, broadcast. Nobody needs to talk. Just just showing the video of the kids and just kind of promoting them that way would be a great job.
Hard hit ball to center.
Right
to him.
Yeah.
Bryce Warren, I talked to him last week after the game. I said, buddy, don't go play any poker or anything like that this weekend, buddy, because there's sometimes you come out and play ball and you're just unlucky. And Bryce Warren hammered the baseball last week. He hammered it, hit it in the gap, hit it extremely well, and it just came up unlucky with some great plays made by the San Antonio Cold players.
Cooper learned a little bit there. He didn't swing at that first pitch. He knew it was going to be a strike. The last two guys have swung at that strike and popped him up. So, good baseball IQ there.
Ball low, fields up to count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It might be a strike, but nobody can do anything with it, Will.
1-1 to count to Cooper. 2 outs. The ball in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs.
And you got your leadoff coming up after Cooper here, right, Will?
Yeah, out of the windup. Francis is going to take that for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Slow and outside of the zone. So after Rodriguez started with that called strike right away, he has quickly fallen behind 3-1 in the count with 2 outs to Cooper Francis.
But he comes back to that first pitch now, Will.
Cooper's going to draw a walk.
Hey, good job. Good job.
Brings up number 13. It is
Yeah, we got
runner at first base.
leadoff hitter Major LaRue back up. He started that for us last time, Will.
Yeah, he got leadoff hit in the first inning, ground ball that got between third and shortstop. Ended up stealing a base at second, got all the way to third, just unable to score. This ball's going to be outside, low. Good patience there by LaRue to take that pitch. Really not a whole lot you can do with that other than roll it over right back to the pitcher. That's a good pitch by Rodriguez to start with for sure. LaRue's going to be underneath it. He pops it out to foul territory, the first base side. Put away for the 3rd out.
Yeah, I think if I was the coach, I'd be talking to these guys about, hey, let's choke up a little bit and see if we can make them play baseball.
Yeah, well, Cobra's going to get out of this one here with 1 man left on, no runs, no hits, and no errors. We are headed to the 3rd inning.
Top
of the lineup for Crystal City Javelinas is going to be Zavala, Rodriguez, and Manzada. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome
There you
back,
go.
Cobra fans.
Sorry, we were messing with John a little bit.
John didn't like listening to us. Back to the top of the lineup here is Zavala.
That's the ball.
I think Cheney just didn't like that ball.
No, well, during the break they were playing "Born to Be Wild." And, I'm pretty sure Cheney was amped up on that.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Ball 2. No balls. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0's your count here, top of the third. No outs. Strike call.
They called strike there, top of the zone. Cheney just went right at him with the off speed, and it drops in for a called strike.
Foul ball.
Curveball is fouled out of play. 2-2 is the count.
You have the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, we still got fans trickling in here from both sides of the field here. Great job on all the parents and fans, everybody traveling like they are.
But most of the time when we show up, the Cobra fans always travel great. But Crystal City is good, just as good tonight.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. So Cheney starting behind with a 2-0 count, comes all the way back and gets the strikeout.
One down.
It's going to bring up Scott Rodriguez in his first at bat. This is the pitcher, actually. In his first at bat, he grounded out to third base. That was that one where Cooper Martin threw it a little bit high, and Casey Williams was able to get that tag down on the backside of Rodriguez to get him out for the second out.
Ball outside.
Cheney started off the game with that curveball just dropping in there on that side corner.
Yeah, and
he is losing a little bit of control of that. See when he's going to do to come back right there, he does with that fastball in the bottom part of the inside zone. He reared back and threw that one with everything he had.
Yeah, well, with the way that batter's standing in the box, I don't blame him.
1-1 is the count with 1 out. Top of the third. Cheney again tries to go for that bottom part of the zone and just misses. 2-1 is the count.
Yeah, I think he thought that one was going to stick. But that batter's giving up a lot of room there, Will.
Cheney coming in on the over the top. Just kind of trying to put a little bit extra on it. And it's just barely missing that bottom part of the zone. 3-1 is the count. Batter was backing out of the box, and I think, I'll tell you, he's consistently called it out there. He's almost about a ball and a half on the outside part, but he's called it there.
It's on that white line, but if it hits that white line, he's calling it, Will.
Yeah, he called it on Cooper Martin's at bat earlier, too. This one's going to miss inside.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what Cheney was doing there, but with the way he was standing in the box, I get what he's trying to do. It just wasn't quite biting.
It's going to bring up Jeremiah Mendoza. Mendoza is the one hit that one that dropped out into left field on for a single, was the first base runner for Crystal City.
Yeah, and that was an inside pitch, if I remember.
Mike Trevino, number 4, courtesy runner.
Looks like umpire's having to fix something.
They had a courtesy runner step in. I didn't get the number for
the pitcher.
For the pitcher.
Ball outside.
He swings.
Ball's behind Kurtz there, just kind of lost it. Kurtz did a good job blocking it, just kind of got away from him. Not sure if it's part of that way that plate is kind of set up. It's indented into the ground there. Not sure if that's what kicked up or whatnot. But either way, that's going to bring the courtesy runner that came in for Rodriguez to get to second base.
Counts 1-1 with 1 out here. Runner on second. Again, hits it down the left field side.
Brings the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
But it's a foul ball. But everything he's hit tonight's going left, Will. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on second.
Yeah, Cooper's over there calling for it, did want the ball, but James going to come inside. They're going to say it hit him.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that one touched him. It was close, but.
Medina's going to call time and come talk to the umpire a little bit there, but because of the delayed call.
Right.
By the way, I'm going to take a trip to the mound, kind of settle Cheney down here in this third inning as we got 2 on with 1 out. So I'm looking forward to next week, Rob, an athletic banquet on Tuesday.
Yes, sir. 14th in Inez, right?
Yeah, at the community center. I believe everything starts at 6 o'clock.
Right, going to hand out a lot of awards, Will.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff's going to be handed out that day. Yeah, it's a great job. It's a good fun time. A great thing for the kids to
you can
get all together.
You can buy tickets at the door. You don't have to pre-purchase or anything. So if you decide you want to go last minute, show on up. We'd be glad to have you.
Yeah, they're going to be a special debut for seniors, something that seniors are going to be able to get next year.
Man, it's going to be
pretty neat. Something the Sports Network is putting together, and we'll see. We'll debut that. Yeah, we'll debut that at the sports banquet.
Probably the best thing since sliced bread, I'd have to say. I got 2 runners on here, first and second, 1 out. Yeah, there you go.
I guess that ball's going to be in the top of the zone.
I thought that was for sure a strike there, but guess not.
Cheney out of the stretch. Curveball just not catching that edge like it was earlier. 2-0 is the count.
Yeah, just relax out there on that mound right now. It's you got 1 out. 3-0 pitch here coming. He's fought back before in this position, Will.
It'll be a called strike. I'll tell you what, Rob, if you're going to get that call all night, I'm just going to stay
all day long
right there. There is nothing that Martinez could do with that ball.
No.
And there it is again, but I guess that one just missed. By the way, Martinez is going to be on with a walk. That's going to load the bases.
And Kurtz is asking, what was that? Was that outside or what? And trying to get some information.
It was outside, just like the one before that. That's going to bring up Adrian Gutierrez with an RBI opportunity here. Bases loaded with 1 out. See if Crystal City decides to go to try to show a bunt here, but they're not going to. And
it says no go.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're going to swing away or bunt.
I think they're not. I think they're going to try to make Cheney come pitch to him with him walking a couple of guys, hitting guys in this inning. It's going to be a called strike there on that outside corner.
Yeah,
One strike, 1 out.
they might have the call right now till he throws a strike. Don't swing the bat.
Well, he just did.
There goes another one.
He's going to get him swinging right there. Cheney quickly ahead, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cheney a lot more comfortable out of that windup. Corners are in for the Cobras. Curveball's going to grab that outside corner, and Gutierrez is going to go down looking. I know he didn't agree with that call.
No, but that changes the game drastically there, Will.
Up the bat now, number 11, bases loaded, 2-8.
Base is still loaded there for Mata, the DH. He had a single in his last at bat, hit it out to left field. That was one that went right over Kuchler's glove, that line drive.
Yeah. You know, baseball's baseball. Very aggravating at times, but that's the same pitch he's thrown 7, 8 times tonight that's a strike.
That outside corner is going to grab it for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners, bases loaded.
Cheney again with that curveball is going to miss outside there. 2-1 is the count. And he tries to drive that fastball home, but he's going to miss outside and low. It's going to bring the count to 3-1.
Yep. Yeah, I would venture to say you should be able to throw a strike here without him swinging.
Well, Mata's definitely going to be looking for that T-ball right here.
Yeah.
And if he sees it, he's swinging. I'm going to call time real quick.
Yeah. Make the pitcher think about it.
Yep. But how about all these viewers, Rob? 87 viewers out there.
Wow. Thank y'all for tuning in this evening. We appreciate it.
That's going to be called strike on that outside corner, called low. But that's exactly what you're going to do in that situation. Mata's not going to do that. He's not going to try to roll over on a ground ball and get out of this inning. He was looking for that one ball right down the middle.
Right, sitting on a tee.
Yeah, and now he's going to go into defensive mode with a full count. Everybody going. That outside corner. Wow, how about Cheney to come back on that? You know, tough situation there by the junior. You know, gets himself in a bind pretty quick with bases loaded with 1 out, and he's able to come all the way back from those deep ball counts. And so, great job there by Cheney, showing a lot of maturity and ability to be able, patience. And I'll tell you what, just guts, man, to get in there and just continue to stick with your game plan and continue to deliver pitches. So, great job by the junior. We're going to switch over now, bottom of the third. That's going to bring up Cheney, Kuchler, and Kurtz. So Cheney will be right up to bat, fired up, finishing that inning just like that. I'm excited to see what he's going to do here at the plate. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network.
Cheney.
All right, up to bat. It's going to be your pitcher, Jace Cheney. Just coming out of that. He's fired up after that last inning. Ball's going to miss way outside.
Just
Ball 1.
Outside. I don't know which way to block the wind. Well, I put my hands on one side of the mic, then I put it on the other, but it doesn't seem to make a difference.
And, you know, I think we battle it. I think we hear it more than the folks are at home. This
Hard
one's
hit
driven
ball.
out to right field. They're still running. It's
Yeah.
going to get down. Cheney rounds first. He's headed to second, and he's in there with a stand-up double. I just told you he was fired up after the last inning.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
knew Cheney was going to come up here and deliver to help himself out today.
He set back on that, though, Will.
Kushler.
Yeah. And he's going to look. No, they're going to let him run. Okay. He's got his oven mitt on, man. He's ready, Will.
Yeah, up next is going to be Nick Kuchler. Nick also reached on an error in his first at bat. Gonna swing and miss there. That ball just kind of breaking away from.
Nice swing there, though. I
Kuchler.
thought he was going to have it on that one.
Yeah.
Just stick with it here. Everything's fine. He'll find it next time he throws it. One strike.
Kuchler on top of the plate, trying to drive that ball. Going to get underneath it as it's popped into foul territory on the right field side. First baseman settles underneath it and puts Kuchler out.
Number 1.
Yeah, runner on second here, 1 out for the Cobras.
Going to bring up Sam Kurtz.
Brings up
Sam
number
Kurtz
20, Sam
has a
Kurtz.
single in his first at bat in the first inning. He's the one that dropped that one out into left field. Excuse me, center field, right in front of the center fielder out there.
Right.
And that first
And
part of that big B out
that
there.
Big B. They got a big B and they got a little B. This one looks like Boston, like
It
the
sure
Red
does,
Sox,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we're not showing that.
But the Beeville, oh, there we go.
Oh, now you got it.
Hey, good job, John. There you go. The Beeville Trojans in orange and white.
Cheney takes his lead at second. He's being held on by the Javelinas.
Ball inside.
Kurt's going to take this first one high and inside for ball 1.
Yeah, they're trying to hold him on.
It's a big open gap there in the right side.
He
Again,
hit it up
soft
now,
hit.
yep.
But I think that right fielder is going to be able to settle underneath that. I thought that ball was actually going to try to drop into that trouble spot, but just held up there a little bit longer than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, held up in the wind there and just dropped right to him. They got Cooper Martin up here.
Yeah, Cooper popped out in foul territory in between the first base line earlier in his first at bat.
Brings up Cooper Martin, number 12.
Cheney at second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Scoreless here in Beeville. That's a nice pitch there by Rodriguez as he just catches the corner of the plate and spits to the outside part.
Right. And not much, Cooper can't do much with that. Good to lay off on that pitch.
Well, that's the one I was talking to you about earlier in the during the break. Rob was just sitting back and just trying to drive that thing to the other side of the field, especially with the massive gap here that Crystal City's giving you on the right side.
Yeah, there's a pretty big hole over there.
Cheney's going to dive back into second.
Second, not a time.
I'd like to. I like one of our guys to. He does that whole looking in thing, and as soon as he stands up, call time, make him reset.
Ball low, brings the count 1
Going to be a ball in the
One
dirt
strike.
there.
2 balls, 1
2
strike.
outs in the inning.
Nope.
Should be 1-1.
1-1. 1-1, 2 outs. Runner on second. Looks like he's going to work away again, Will.
And Cooper's going to roll over to shortstop, try to fire it across the field.
Oh,
It's
and he's gonna be
offline, and that's going to bring Cheney
Cheney's
home.
going to score.
The Cobras take the lead. They strike first here in the bottom of the third as Cooper Martin gets on with that errant throw. And old Cooper, man, just that football player.
Yeah, he was not veering off at all.
No, not at all. And old Zavala over there did everything he could to hold on to that ball. Just unfortunately, it took him that way. Sometimes that's what happens with baseball.
Right.
But either way, Cobras do score on that error.
Ball's
Martin,
low.
Martin is a threat to steal here. So
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he showed that in the game the other night. He stole what, second?
And third.
And third? Yeah.
Ball's going to be outside.
Yeah.
2-0 is the count to Quebeca. Quebeca struck out last time. He had that at bat where he just continued to foul balls out of play. Just ended up going down looking on that inside high fastball with bases loaded. Martin's on his way to second. He's going to be in there with no problem.
Yeah.
Ball sails
ends up
in.
the outfield.
Yeah, ball does sail into center field, but Cooper's going to remain there
No strikes, 2 outs.
at second base with the stolen base. And
Yep.
best yet, 3-0 is the count
On Kate
Uh-oh.
to Quebeca.
Somebody's got time here. Looks like
I think the
broke his glasses or something.
shortstop, yeah, or the second baseman when he jumped up to get the ball, that his glasses fell off his hat. Well, we're back in play here.
Let's go, Cade. Outside. He gonna
Quebeca's
draw a
gonna-
walk.
Quebeca will draw a walk for third base runner for the Cobras in this inning with 2 outs. That's going to bring up senior first baseman Kason Williams.
Got runners on first and second here, 2 outs.
His first at bat, he popped up to the first baseman.
Way outside.
Ball outside.
Yeah, Rodriguez
He's
kind
not
of following that same motto that Cheney was. You know,
Yeah.
I know, you know, with base runners on, he's still sticking to what his game plan was. They start on that outside corner, and they're just trying to stick it. You know, he's going to make some adjustments up there and try to come back in to get that called strike on the outside, or force the Cobra hitters to try to continue to pop up to the right side, which is what has been working for Crystal City so far. See,
Yeah.
he goes right back to it again. He
He
just
did.
barely misses. He does make that adjustment, though, Rob. Misses by a ball.
Yeah. Let's see if he sticks with it here or tries to get him to swing at something down the middle. He's going to stick outside.
And that's that pitch. He started way out, and he's continued to work his way back inside. He gets that cold strike there.
Runners at first and second.
Yeah, I wouldn't swing at it yet.
Again, though, that right side of the field is opened up for Williams. That one was
That was a little.
that's a tough call. That's a tough call there for Williams. Either way, it's going to bring the count to 2-2. He's going to have to get on top of the plate now and start defending. See, Williams is still too far off the bag, especially with 2 outs or 2 strikes on him. And Rodriguez continues to go to that outside part of the plate, sticking to it. Williams fouls this one back into the net.
Yeah. I'd like to see him step up to the line there a little bit more, Will.
Comes inside. Williams fouls this one off to the left side of the field.
Yeah.
Count remains the same with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, runner. at
Still your
first and
2-2
second.
pitch with 2 outs here. Runners on first and second for your Cobras.
6 pitches in this at bat. Rodriguez toes the rubber to deliver the 7th.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised another inside pitch.
It's going to be way outside
Way
this
outside.
time. And
Ball outside.
tell you what, Garcia does a great job corralling that to keep the base runners
In place.
Yes. That's
Got
a-
your 3-2 pitch coming, full count. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Big opportunity for the Cobras.
yeah, they're going to be running on the pitch. No real point in holding them on. And the runners do go. Williams is going to be walked as this ball lands outside. Garcia does another great job keeping that in front of him. Williams does a fantastic job of drawing the walk there. Bases loaded now for Bryce Warren. I'm going to tell you what, that lucky rabbit's foot probably was getting rubbed there in that dugout.
I bet it
'Cause,
was.
Bryce has been hammering it. He's going to find him a spot out there right now. Big number 9, Bryce Warren, fixing to step up for the Cobras.
Preferably out there in right field. Almost.
Great hack, man. He just barely missed it, got underneath that. I'm telling you, Bryce has been swinging a great bat lately.
Yeah, runners on first, second, and third here. Bases are loaded. 2 outs here. Bottom of the third. 1 run scored.
Warren
Hard
gets
hit
underneath
ball.
this. It's a popped up high into foul territory. First baseman's got a long way to run. He does put him away for the final out. So,
1 run there though, Will. Three.
yeah, one hit, the double by Cheney. One run scored. 3 men left on, 1 error. But your Cobras are leading it 1-0 here in Beeville in this area championship game against Crystal City. We're heading to the 4th inning, where the Javelinas are going to have Mena, Garcia, and Mendoza up to bat.
You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network, the best network anywhere.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Jace Cheney back up on the mound for your Cobras. Up to bat for the Javelina is going to be number 24, the shortstop, Chris Mena.
Yeah, when these 3 guys were up last time, it was 3 strikeouts, wasn't it, Will? Inside.
Ball 1.
Looked like a good pitch from here, but ball 1. Strike 1.
Strike 1 here.
Yeah.
Down 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. Last time Cheney faced this order, he struck all of them out. I don't know where that one missed, but it was a great pitch there by Cheney.
Yeah, the only thing I can figure maybe a little low, but it looked right in the zone.
2-1 is the count. Cheney quickly delivering. He's working quick here.
Ball 3, 3-1.
I'm guessing Cheney may be missing low because it looks like it is crossing. We are up at a different level up here.
Yeah, we're a little bit higher, but it looks in the zone. Strike 2.
Mena offers it that one and misses. It's going to be a quickly back in at 3-2 count.
Yeah, I think I throw that same pitch, Will.
He's going to come inside. Does not grab that inside corner. Mena draws a walk. Leadoff base runner for the Javelinas. Cheney started the inning at 72 pitches.
Yeah, he got, what, to 110, Will?
Yes.
Okay. Runner on first, no outs here. Top of the 4th. They're showing bunt. And they're going to pull it back.
Cheney misses high here. Garcia's first at bat was in the 2nd inning where Cheney worked him into a full count and ended up striking him out.
Showing bunt again.
This one's going to catch that outside corner as Garcia does pull back, but it's going to be a called strike.
And they're not really getting off that bag at first.
Well, no,
With
they're being honest with Cheney. Cheney's keeping him honest. The left-handed pitcher, he's got a good move over there. Coaching staff for the Javelinas is doing a great job keeping him close. Cooper Martin is there to field it, fires it to first.
He's out.
Gets him out, but I'll tell you what, Garcia made it a whole lot closer than it should have been. You're absolutely right. He hustled that 90 feet down. That was one of those hard 90s that all baseball coaches talk about, so great job. And he's a catcher on top of it, so I tell you, out here hustling and working his tail off behind the plate. He does his job, gets a sacrifice bunt down. Mena advances to 2nd.
1 out here, top of the 4th.
Another bunt down the 3rd baseline.
Yeah.
This one's going to be hard to get to. That's going to be a base hit, but Mendoza's going to get on, and Mina's going to advance to third. I think.
Number 6.
Yeah, that's a.
I think based off of what the bunt coverage was, they were keeping Cooper Martin at third base, and Cheney. That was just a long way for Cheney to have to go to get to that ball.
Yeah.
Not sure why we're not holding on the runner at first base with, unless they're just thinking bunt again, but it's.
Yeah, and they're going to bunt again, and they do.
But nobody's at first.
Oh.
And now we're going to run down.
We got the pickle. Oh.
Ball is going to be overthrown. Aaron thrown there by Cooper Martin, and Javelinas put the pressure on the Cobras. End up getting the error, and the Javelinas end up scoring, tying this one up 1-0 here in the 4th inning. Medina's going to call a timeout to kind of settle everybody down. We'll take a quick timeout as well. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Whatever it is you
That is
rank,
not how you play bunt.
whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Now the bat number 12 for the Javelinas, Scott Rodriguez.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Scott Rodriguez, the 2-hole hitter for Crystal City, is up to bat. He grounded out in the 1st inning. In the 3rd, he was walked and made it all the way to 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah, bases loaded here, 1 out.
Base runners at 2nd and 3rd.
2nd and 3rd, I'm sorry. Crystal City been using the bunt, and they're going to use it again.
Ball 1.
He's going to miss outside. Ball 1. That time Rodriguez offers. They called strike there. 1-1 is the count.
2nd and 3rd.
Another fastball missing outside. Cheney just kind of falling off the mound a little bit and leaving those balls way outside. Working out of the windup. 2-1 is the count. 1 out here.
Showing bunt again.
This one's going to be a called strike. He gets that outside corner low. It's a tough one for Rodriguez, especially with a bunt call down. It's really hard to get that bat down there. 2-2 is the count. 1 out. Cheney, I guess he's going to miss there. I thought that was that ring-up call.
Thought that was that same pitch, but I guess not. Full count here, 1 out. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Game is tied up at 1. He swings and misses.
Cheney comes back, gets a strikeout on Rodriguez. That's going to bring up Monzada.
Number 7, Jeremiah Monzada.
Zada, he had the first hit for Crystal City in the 1st inning with that ball that was hit out to left field. And he was hit by a pitch in his 2nd at bat in the 3rd.
Starts out working him inside.
First pitch is a ball. Cheney's going to miss outside with that fastball again. 2-0 is the count.
2-0 with 2 outs. Runners on 2nd and 3rd.
All's popped up in the infield. Kucher's going to call it, settles up underneath it, and puts away Jeremiah for the final out. So
Javelinas put a run on the board and tie the game up 1-1 here. Using the bunt to really motivate their offense, I guess is the best way to put it. We're going to head here to the bottom of the 4th with your Cobras up to bat, and we have
Yeah, up to bat's going to be Francis, LaRue, and Cheney.
Francis, LaRue, and Cheney. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network. Best network.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Up for the Cobras, number 1, Cooper Francis.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Up to bat is going to be 9-hole hitter, the freshman Cooper Francis.
Yeah, was very patient at bat last time, Will.
Yeah, ended up drawing a walk in the second inning.
He laid off that first pitch strike that everybody's been kind of fouling off, blooping, you know. He's gonna try to lay a bunt down.
Yeah, Francis will do things like that. If you're playing too far back on him, he'll try to drop one in on you.
That ball, one strike. On number 1, Francis.
What brought the third baseman in now, Will?
Yeah, they're ready for it now. 0-1 is a count to Cooper. Gonna foul this one out of play. Quickly behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Great job by Cooper. He comes inside there. Rodriguez trying to do that same MO he did to Cade Quebeca in his first at-bat, sticking with that outside pitch and then coming inside on you, hoping you're going to take that one looking. Cooper he has a good view of the zone and able to foul that one off. 0-2 is the count.
A little dribbler out there.
Right back to Rodriguez. He's going to get Cooper for the first out of the 4th inning. It's going to bring up Major LaRue. He had the first hit of the game for the Cobras. Back in the first, his second at bat ended up popping up into foul territory.
He's seen him twice now, Will. So looking for a big hit here.
And you're right, Rob. He's getting right on top of the line, taking that outside pitch away, and that's exactly where Rodriguez tried to go. LaRue is expecting it out there. He just waited a little too long on that one. Ended up swinging and missing.
Right idea, though.
This one's going to be low. Ball 1.
Yeah, but the approach there will sometimes force that pitcher to throw it just a little bit more outside.
LaRue pops this up. It's going to be out of play, though. So, again, LaRue's he's been missing all day underneath the ball. He's got to get that top hand through and just do what he can to try to drive one out to the field. Been underneath everything and been hitting everything behind him. Other than that first one where he was able to, he did roll over on that first at bat. Rodriguez misses outside.
That's a little mind game going on with baseball right now. If y'all can't see it at home, his foot was halfway over the line trying to force that pitch outside.
Well, he gets down to that 2-strike approach.
Hard
They're
hit
gonna drive
ball.
This one into left field. Left fielder's going back. I think center fielder's actually going to call him off. and catches the ball into that gap. LaRue just gets a little bit too far underneath it. And he's put away for the second out.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Jace Cheney.
Hard hit ball, good barrel there.
Yeah, it's 3:45 to left, and I mean that wasn't anywhere near the warning track, but out here today, man, hitting that ball. I mean, the flag out there in center field is almost blowing straight in. So
Right.
You hit anything up in the air, it's hanging up for a little bit. Cheney's going to get one past the first. Wow,
There you go.
diving play out there by the first baseman to keep Cheney to a single.
Yeah. He took it to that right field line like you've been talking about, Will.
Good effort there by
Number 3.
Zavala.
Kuchler.
It's going to bring up Nick Kuchler. He reached on error in the first inning and popped up to first base in foul territory in second at bat.
Yeah, I'd like to see him on base. He's got some wheels on him, can extend the play. Hey, he's taking a page out of LaRue's book. He's up on that line. They're trying to force that pitch further outside, Will.
Not sure where that missed either, but it must have been up a little bit.
That's my guess.
I'll kind of agree there with the Crystal City fans. So rough.
Like the adjustment by some of the Cobras here.
Yeah. But either way, even top of the zone right there, Kuchler's taking a good approach. He's not going to swing at that, trying to keep that ball from popping up in the infield. He's got a job to do here to keep this inning rolling, give some more at-bats to Kurtz and Martin, who are coming up behind him to get some runs across that board. This ball's going to be way outside.
But it's called strike.
Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 out, runner at first.
Comes your 2-1 pitch, 2 outs here. Runner on first for your Cobras.
Cheney taking an aggressive lead at first base. Kuchler fouls this one out of play.
Ball on play, and he was at the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 is the count. 2 outs here. In the bottom of the fourth, we're tied at 1. 144 viewers, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm completely impressed.
A lot of Crystal City fans out here commenting as well, so appreciate y'all watching.
I think that gap's getting bigger in right field, Will.
This one's going to hit Kuchler. He'll get on.
Right, the runners at first and second with 2 outs.
I hope Kurt sees that. That right fielder is shaded way over.
The catcher.
Hey, you put that ball out there just bloop it out there where you can't get to it and it goes rolling. There's 2 runs that score.
Yeah, and a lot of Sam's hits this year have been into that opposite field, that left center, right side, right line. He's been letting the ball travel a lot this year, driving it back opposite field. Be a great time for that right now for Sam. And this time Rodriguez delivers, but he misses outside.
Yeah.
Ball 1.
That's it. Oh, never mind. I thought that was it for a second, Will. I got a little excited. I'm sorry. I saw the pitch coming in, and he turned. I thought he was going to lay it over there.
That one's fouled out of play there, but not a bad idea. That's exactly what Kurt's trying to think. I'm going to go opposite field a little bit. Actually,
just poke it out there.
Yeah. This one's going to miss. Great job back there by Garcia tonight to keep those balls in front of him. He's working his tail off back there.
Yeah, two balls, 1 strike here, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. So the Cobras do have a chance here. Kurt's at the plate. He's been hitting well this season. Right field is still, they're shaded wide open.
Kurt's going to hit this up the middle. That is through. They're waving Cheney home. The fires.
And
it is cut off at the mound there by the pitcher. So Kurt steps up. He delivers with a hit up the middle. RBI single. Kuchler's going to move up to second base. Cobra's leading it again here 2-1 in the fourth.
Yeah, that was one of them hard hit choppers. It got over his head. And I was surprised the pitcher cut that off, Will. But the Cobras are now leading 2-1. Cooper Martin up at the plate.
Martin reached on an
Way outside,
error.
going to be a wild pitch, and runners are going to advance to second and third.
Garcia's been doing a great job of corralling all of those things on the outside. This one just kind of got a little bit away from Rodriguez and bounced outside. And heck of an athletic play or try back there by Garcia to try to keep that one in front. Unfortunately, it does
I wonder if it
kick
caught
to the
that plate,
backfield.
the way that plate is sunk down.
Well, no, it was
was
thrown.
way up,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
way up.
thrown pretty far outside. But either way, Cobras move up 90 feet. Martin reached on an error in the third inning.
Outside again.
A ball
Oh,
outside. I'm not sure if Rodriguez planted wrong because
he's
it looked like he went down. Looks like he's hurt a little bit. We're going to get a timeout. Coach approaches the mound. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow,
welcome back, Cobra fans.
Yeah, sorry, we're back. That was a quick meeting.
Yeah.
Rodriguez pretty much told Coach, "Go back, I'm fine. I'm good to go. Leave me in here, Coach."
Yeah, I'm fine.
As he steps right in there and delivers a called strike.
I was going to say he reached down, picked up some dirt, and rubbed it on there, but there ain't no dirt on this field. 2-1 pitch, 2 outs, runners at second and third.
There he is, old ball magnet there. As Cooper stood tall in the zone waiting for it to hit him.
He didn't flinch at all.
No, and he doesn't. He doesn't. 3-1 is the count to Martin. On deck is the DH, Cade Quebeca.
Looking for a ball on a tee right now. Perfect pitch.
Foul back out of against the net. Full count to Martin. I'm sure the commander is ready to step in and redeem himself from that first inning where he had bases loaded again as well.
Yeah.
Cooper do what he can to get on base here.
I'm feeling a big hit from Cooper here. I don't know why. Either he's going to get hit by the ball.
And he's going to draw a walk. And just like I wrote it, Rob.
Just like you wrote it?
Just like I wrote it. Bases loaded again for Cade Quebeca, the commander. Yeah, bases loaded in the first inning, and Rodriguez did a great job of working outside. Cade kept fouling everything off. And then Rodriguez came back inside on Quebeca, and you watched that one go by, just kind of changing his eyes there.
Yeah, and Cade can reach it on the outside. He's got a...
And this one is driven hard and high to left field.
And he didn't back
left
up at
fielder
first.
still running back, and I think he lost
it. Drops.
It does drop. Bases are going to clear. Quebeca's in for a stand-up double.
Yeah.
That's what the commander does.
He learned from that first at bat. He sure did. He threw that thing right inside to start with, and Cade just took it out that way.
And you know, that ball was hit so high in the air, and like we're talking, Rob, just the way the wind has been blowing.
And it pushed it.
It did, and the left fielder out there for Crystal City, you know, trying to find it, and that ball just continued to carry and continued to carry back out towards foul territory.
Yeah.
But that one ended up hitting dang near with a warning track.
He actually stopped for a second, and then that ball, it kept carrying. I think that's what. So your score now is 5-1 for your Cobras. 2 outs here. Williams at the plate. Pitch outside. Ball 1. Keep it rolling, Cobras.
Yeah, all on 2 outs, too, for the Cobras. Ball's going to be inside, missed inside.
A little blooper out there. It's going to fall. It's going to drop in. Runners on first and third now.
And they're going to hold Quebeca up there at third base on that. Williams does get in on a single. 4th hit of the inning for the Cobras, Rob.
Yep. And who do we have up now? Warren?
Up next is Bryce Warren.
He's been hitting it well, just kind of hitting it to him.
His first at bat, he lined out right to the center fielder. I think he had to move half a step to the right to get to that one.
Yeah, right on that big B. Stay away from the big B, Bryce.
Bryce drives this into the gap, left fielder.
It might drop.
No, center fielder gets way over there. That's actually, I'll tell you what, that's fantastic hustle and speed there by the center fielder for Crystal City.
I thought they were going to collide for a second there, Will.
A good thing they didn't, but either way, Bryce is going to be put away for the final out of this inning. Cobras do bat around. They hit 4 hits, score 4, leave 2 on. No errors, and
here's the thing.
Now leading 5-1.
Here's the thing, Will. They scored all 4 runs with 2 outs.
That's absolutely right, Rob. Yep.
That's fantastic baseball right there.
Well, we're heading to the 5th. Cheney's at 92 pitches. We'll see how long he can take it. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Up to bat for Crystal City is going to be Martinez.
Cheney's still on the mound.
Hit a double in his first at bat in the first inning. Cheney's going to miss on that outside corner with that breaking ball.
I don't think that was a miss. I'm just going to say. Hard hit ball to right field.
Martinez drives it back towards right field again. Bryce Warren's going to settle up underneath it, puts him away for the first out.
2 pitches, 1 out. We could really use that this inning.
Going to bring up Adrian Gutierrez. Adrian Gutierrez has been struck out in both of his at-bats, but he's worked some big counts for Cheney. Gone deep in his counts.
Yeah. Some quick outs in this inning could extend Cheney.
Gutierrez is also the one that's been running all over the outfield, getting the Cobras out. That ball's going to miss inside. Again, another miss on that inside part. 2-0 is the count.
2-0 count, 1 out.
Goes to that outside this time. He's going to get the call. Gutierrez is showing bunt there. Pulls back.
2-2 count. That was interesting.
That was a called strike.
2-2 count here with 1 out. Yep.
Cheney's going to get him. Going to be a foul tipped right back at Kurtz. And we give Kurtz a minute there. I don't care what it is, man. You're wearing protective gear back there. It does not make a difference.
It still stings.
It does, absolutely. Kurt's going to have to get a minute to catch his breath as Cheney's sitting there laughing at him. Come on, shake it off.
Cheney's laughing at him. Williams is laughing at him.
Oh, man, poor guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wouldn't be laughing if it was them.
No, they wouldn't be laughing then at that point, no.
No.
Stretching it out there, Will.
Yeah. Now you got the umpire laughing at him.
Was that a strike or a ball? What did we get on that? A strike, wasn't it?
No, that was a ball. It was.
He fouled it?
Yeah, no, yeah, excuse me. It was a foul tip, yes.
Just caught the tip, Will?
Nope. 2-1, 2-2 is the count.
Can't even get Will to laugh tonight.
Two Gutierrez with one out.
And Kurtz is ready to go.
Two is the count on the batter with one out. Gutierrez, up to bat.
2-2 count, one out.
Cheney out of the windup.
Just outside.
A big breaking ball miss. Full count.
I think Cheney knew as soon as he let it go the way he was kind of.
Yeah. Just like all his other at-bats, he's taking Cheney to a full count. This time, Cheney does get him swinging through the zone there for a strikeout. 2 outs.
Boys are going to throw it around here a little bit.
Cheney's at 101 pitches as he gets set to face Isaiah Mata, the DH. Isaiah had a single in his first at bat in the second inning and then was struck out looking in the third.
I'll take what he did in the third.
Ball high.
First pitch misses high, ball 1. Ground ball to Martin. He fields it.
Nice throw to first, and he's out.
So 5-3 play there. 3 batters, 3 up, 3 down for the Cobras.
That's what we needed right there.
Yeah, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Your Cobras leading at 5-1. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat for your Cobras is going to be Francis, LaRue, and Cheney.
Just like the last inning.
That's right. We'll take it again. You're watching the Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bat number 1, Francis.
Go ahead and bring us back, John.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, welcome, Cobra baseball fans. Oh, Cooper wanted that one. Had the Zydeco music going and everything, Will.
Rodriguez started this inning with 86 pitches. 1-1 is the count to Francis. Cooper grounded out to Rodriguez in his last at bat. In the 4th inning. It's going to be a called strike.
I think he wanted to go on that one and backed off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Francis gets underneath it. Third baseman's going to drive back, calls off the shortstop, and puts Francis away for the first out of the inning.
Yeah. Back to the top of the order.
We got Major La Cruz. That's what the announcer said.
See what this first pitch is here. Outside.
Nice off speed. That Rodriguez's off speed is just starting in the middle and just kind of breaking off there a little bit, and it caught Major out in front. Good pitch by Rodriguez. Go back outside again to LaRue. He didn't
Foul
mean
back.
to. Yeah,
That'll be out of play.
Little half swing there by LaRue.
Here's count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly behind. 0-2. LaRue's last at bat flew out to center field.
It was a hard hit ball, just like been hanging up there in the wind.
He's gonna crowd all over that plate now, getting that 2-strike approach.
Yep.
Settled deep down in his legs.
Foul back.
That one right back.
Foul ball. Howard makes the save. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on.
That's how LaRue takes that approach once he gets 2 strikes on him. You see how he chokes up on the bat, and he's just sitting there just trying to do something to drive the ball hard somewhere.
He's going to drive it right back at that pitcher here in a second. That's my guess.
And it's going to be a called strike on the outside. And that's that pitch that it's just.
Number 2.
It's been 50-50 all night.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter who's pitching. That's been a 50-50 call all night.
But Cheney's coming up. Cheney's had 2 hits tonight.
Yeah.
Double and a single.
Put one right down the right field line.
He's the one that started that rally in the last inning with 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Real inside, just above the toes. One 0 count. A hard hit ball to center.
Yeah, but that's not where you want to hit it, because that's exactly where Gutierrez is playing, and he didn't have to move too far to put Cheney out there. But good hit out there. 3 up, 3 down for the Cobras. No one left on, no outs, or excuse me, no errors, and no runs scored. But the Cobras are leading 5-1 still.
Heading in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, heading in the top of the 6th. Up to bat is going to be Mena, Garcia, and Mendoza. Bottom part of the order for Crystal City. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best net.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
All right, welcome back, Cobra fans. Tell you what, I'm gonna give a hand out here to old John Bargenbrook, helping us out on the Switcher app tonight.
Yeah,
doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, I mean, anybody could come help us if y'all wanted to. No, John's doing a fantastic job this evening. Knows a lot of baseball too.
Yeah,
here we go, top of the 6th. Cheney on the mound.
Up for the Crystal City Javelinas is going to be Chris Mena. Cheney started this inning with 103 pitches. Barring some close to an immaculate inning because we can't do it anymore.
Right,
But
exactly.
this will be the last inning that Cheney
Nice
pitches.
pitch. Nice
All
pitch.
right, Guardians account. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball drops in for a called strike.
Looks like
Ball 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Got a softball game going on behind us now, Will. Strike
Pitch,
2.
Pitch 107 is a called strike. 2-2 is the count.
Yeah, like to punch him right here, right now.
And he's gonna
Ball 3.
miss on that one because it wouldn't count full.
2 strikes.
And leadoff walk for the Javelinas.
Yeah, and that's going to put him what 108, 109. So this will be his last. This will be his last batter.
Now, I'm not sure who the Cobras are going to bring in. I didn't see anybody warming up. And he's going to miss low, bottom of the zone there for ball 1.
I wouldn't mind him throwing it the first here.
Ball's going to be thrown outside.
Wild pitch. Gets away from Kurtz there a little bit.
Yeah, India's going to advance to second on that.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-0 count here. Any out will work here.
Cheney catches the outside corner there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah. There's no way Garcia was swinging at anything.
No, not on that 3-0 count.
Not at all.
3-0 right down Broadway.
That's going to be another called strike. Cheney back in it with a full count. 3-2 to Garcia.
Yeah, full count here. Runner on second, no outs for the Cobras. Can get this guy at the plate here.
Cheney's going to miss high. Garcia's going to get on.
And that's
2 base runners, no outs here. Medina does call time. They're going to have a pitch and change here in Beeville
Yeah.
in the 6th inning. We'll be right back, and we'll find out who that is. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. It's going to be Kason Williams. He's going to move from first base to the mound. Cheney's going to go over for the first base duties. Cheney finishes the game. 9 strikeouts, 5 hits, 1 run, and 5 walks.
Hey,
1 run allowed, 5 walks.
Most important thing right there is 1 run, Will.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Two balls. Runners on second and third, no outs here. Strike 1.
It's going to be called strike on the outside corner.
1 strike.
Another.
Nobody's going to go. The ball does get away from Kurtz, but he's able to get there. Three-1 is the count.
Looks like it's going to be out. 3-2.
Mendoza, is the batter there. He ends up slashing at that.
Runners at second and third. Number 1, Mendoza.
3-2 pitch coming, full count.
In the top of the zone, and Mendoza's going to be on with a walk. So 3 straight walks by the Cobra pitchers. It's going to bring up top of the order. That's going to be Zavala. Zavala grounded out his first at bat, struck out his second, and had a single. Got to second base and was left on in the 4th inning.
Yeah. Think you what, corners in here, try to get up and turn a double play, Will?
Yeah, definitely my middle back leading 5-1 right now. So the Cobras are playing defense exactly how I would do it.
Foul back.
Fouled right back into the net.
Could have caught that one, Will.
Almost. Ball's going to be outside for ball 1.
Even if the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, bases loaded.
1-1 pitch here. Just outside.
For ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
No outs, bases loaded.
Yeah.
Here in the 6th inning.
Kurtz is going to go out and talk to him. Probably tell him something. Hey, man, just keep it simple. Put it over the plate. Turn the double play. You hear it all the time, Will, in this situation. You're trying to turn a double play, and the best thing to do is just pitch the contact.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, somebody left the bat.
Yeah, you can allow. I'll give up 1 run for 2 outs.
Yeah, definitely right now. Foul back and out. No, right idea there. Hey, just put it over the plate, pitch the contact. You got 8 guys to help you.
Casey Williams comes all the way back and gets Zavala swinging. Nice fastball on the outside, lower part of the zone. Zavala swings over the top of that. First out of this inning with bases still loaded. Scott Rodriguez comes up to the plate. Their 2-hole hitter. This is the pitcher.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Didn't he bunt last time, Will?
He struck out in his last at bat. Williams going to pull across and miss outside on that first pitch.
Actually, kind of surprised they didn't bunt here with that last hitter. They've done that the entire game.
Well, with
the score, maybe that's why they're swinging away.
Well, that and 3 guys walked in a row.
Yeah, but that last guy that struck out, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he wasn't bunting at the plate.
Ball fouled out of play. 1-1 is the count. 1 out. Foul tips back.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Williams throwing a different type of velo than they've seen. Also, not to mention the whole different side of the mound.
Different side of the mound. He's got a different delivery too. Yeah. Not a traditional delivery, I would say.
Now he's got that high leg kick, and he really drives way down the mound when he delivers the ball. Front foot is already planted, and he's just driving the baseball down low in the zone.
Yeah,
Williams actually gets it when he's on. He's getting a lot of soft contact. 2-2 is the count.
They're late on it most of the time. Foul back.
Rodriguez having an at-bat here as he fouls the 5th pitch in this at-bat.
Kevin Mason, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Still 2-2 pitch, 1 out. Bases are loaded. Get it out at the plate here really changes the game.
That's going to be a called strike on that breaking ball. Rodriguez didn't agree with it, and so he's kind of talking to the umpire to try to understand exactly where it's at. So that way he can get the same call. I kind of agree with the young man right there too. I mean,
but it's been 50-50 there all night.
Yeah,
one time it's a strike, one time it's a ball. And that's hard on a hitter. It doesn't matter what team you're on. If you're a Cobra or a Javelina. Oh,
that's going to hit the knob of the bat. Foul ball. Just unlucky there for Monzada.
Think of what type of pitcher you could do if you could do that every time. Just hit the knob of the bat.
Yeah,
bing, bing,
years ago playing travel ball, Josh Cantu. We were working on our practice. I'll have to tell you the story later, Rob. It's fantastic knob of the bat story.
Nice pitch there.
Jeremiah's
0-2 count, 2 outs.
Yeah, Jeremiah just swinging through that one, trying to get all of it. 0-2 is a count with 2 outs. Bases are loaded.
Put it in the dirt, Will. I'm just saying, that's what I would do.
Be fouled back to the net.
Might even spike that ball. With the 0-2 count, I mean, came to swing it here.
This is popped up into foul territory. Sam Kirks is not. It's going to hit the net anyway.
Right.
So Jeremiah staying alive here. Four balls in this at bat, doing what he can to just try to plug one out there to help his team out. They are trailing 5-1 right now.
Yeah. And it top of the 6th. So
Williams comes set out of the stretch. Delivers outside.
He's got a couple pitches to work with there. Move the eyes around a little bit. Maybe then come back inside like the first 2 pitches.
I think Williams was trying to grab a little bit of that outside to see what he could get from that umpire. He just missed a little bit. This one's going to be inside. And
wow.
Maybe a little too far inside there. So
maybe.
2-2 is the count.
About half the fans here thought that was a strike, Will. I'd throw it again.
Williams misses outside and low this time.
Full count, 3-2. Batter has made him work here.
A 7-pitch at bat. Williams is fixing to deliver the 8th pitch. This ball is going to be high.
Walks in the run. Make it a 2-5 ball game. Brings up number 14.
That's going to make your score 2-5 here.
It's going to bring up
Still 2 outs.
4-hole hitter Abraham Martinez. He flew out to right field in his last at bat.
Ball 1.
First pitch is
Looks a little high
ball high. This one's going to be popped up, shallow left. Giannis is going to settle underneath it. And he puts away Martinez for the final out. So bases loaded. They leave 3. No hits, 4 walks. They do score 1 run. But the Cobras get out of that, still leading 5-2. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Your Cobras up are going to be Kuchler, Kurtz, and Martin.
Sounds good to me. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network. Best network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Nick Kuchler up to bat for your Cobras.
I'd like to see an extra run or two here, Will, and make this a little easier.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Sound just like the announcer, Rob. You're supposed to add a little flair to that play-by-play call here.
All right, let's see what we get here. Ball 3.
Ball 3.
It's not the flair I was talking about.
3 balls, no strike.
3-0 count, pitch right down Broadway. Kucher's going to sit and watch it.
Hey, there you go. It's going to be a called strike right there on that 3-0 count.
You weren't even watching and you called that.
Rodriguez is definitely over the 100-pitch mark.
Let's see if he goes back outside here again. He does.
It's going to be a called
strike. There's that 50-50 ball.
That one just a little bit too low to try to do anything with. All you can do is really roll over there.
Yeah, and that's not what you want right now.
Kuchler's in defense mode at this point. He's going to foul this one. Get a piece of it. Rodriguez is going to go ahead and take it himself, and as he started to slow down, Kuchler really picked it up and
Number 20.
almost beat that out.
1 out here. Got Kurtz up at the plate now. Is that right? He's hit the ball hard tonight.
Number 20, Sam Kurtz.
Yeah. Kurtz had a single in the first inning and a single in the fourth, RBI single in the fourth.
Ball looks a little high there.
Ball 1.
Looks like they're going to work outside again here, Will.
Kurt's going to offer at that, but it's going to be hit foul. 1-1 is the count.
And I think he's thinking just like we are. You know, halftime it's strike, halftime it's a ball. I have to do something here.
See, Kurtz fouls this one out of play again, just trying to take that approach. Roberts just trying to drive that ball opposite field, which has worked for him all season long.
Yeah. He's about a quarter inch of doing that off.
This one's
hits
gonna be
that one
drove.
right back up the middle. Good safe hit. Nice single. Base runner on, Will.
Now, third hit of the night for Kurtz, so he's having a time at the plate. It's going to bring up Cooper Martin. Martin was walked in the 4th inning and scored a run.
Maybe we need bring in. We did it earlier for the commander. Maybe we got to bring in the cowboy Cooper Martin.
Those are all the football nicknames.
Yeah. Well, it worked for Cade.
It sure did. You're right. This first pitch is going to be a ball outside. Well, Clutch Kurtz is over at
first base.
Actually, no, it's Clutch Kuchler.
Clutch Kuchler.
We didn't come up with one for Kurtz. We got to get him one next year.
We had to get one for him.
This
Back
one's
up the
hit
middle again.
Double play, a ball possibly, and it is.
There's a double play.
So the Cobras go down in order. No hits, or excuse me, one hit, one left. Or actually, no left on, sorry. One hit, no runs scored. We're heading into the 7th. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Score remains 2 for the Javelinas and 5.
Welcome back, Cobra Baseball fans. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network, best network anywhere. Score here in the big town of Beeville. 5-2, your Cobras are leading coming in here top of the 7th. If we get 3 up, 3 down, well, guess what?
And we're heading on to Saturday,
ball game.
1 o'clock in Jordanton. That is tomorrow's Game 2 start, and then Game 3 would follow if necessary. Up to bat for the Cobras is Adrian Gutierrez. He's been busy all night long in the outfield. That's going to catch
Strike
that
one.
outside corner for a strike. Adrian Gutierrez has not reached in any of his 3 at-bats today. And this one's going to be lined right at
Kuchler.
Clutch Kuchler.
Clutch Kuchler comes in clutch there. Brings that ball in for your first out here top of the 7th inning.
It's going to bring up Isaiah Mata, the DH.
What did he do tonight, Will?
Isaiah had a single in the 2nd inning. He struck out in the 3rd and grounded out in the 5th.
I'll take a ground out. 1 pitch ground out. How about that? Just outside. Ball 1. Looks like Cobra's going to work inside here. Foul back. Strike one.
Strike one. Here's the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That ball misses outside.
Yeah, you could
2-1.
tell Kurt's worked that one too, trying to get that call.
That's that 50-50 ball that you were talking about earlier, Rob.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Strike call. 2-2 count.
2 strikes, 1 out. Playing here at the top of the 7th.
Oh, nice pitch. They're going to throw it around. That's 2 outs here, top of the 7th. 1 out to go, Will.
That's a great off speed there by Williams. Jordanton. Yeah,
1.
game 2 is 1 o'clock.
24, Christopher Manna, up to bat.
No. Score here 2-5 in Beeville. Cobras are leading 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Little dribbler. Going to be corralled by Cooper Francis, thrown out at first. That's going to be your ball game. Your Cobras take the first game here against Crystal City Javelinas. We'll have game 2 and possibly game 3 tomorrow, but hopefully only game 2.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that game 2 tomorrow will be Cooper Francis will get that start with Williams coming in today and throwing in relief. But I'll tell you what, Jace Cheney did another fantastic job out here on the mound tonight for the Cobras. 9 strikeouts, allowed 5 hits, only allowed 1 run and 5 walks. Actually, 2 runs. Sorry.
That game tomorrow is going to be at Jordanton High School, 1 p.m. We get that win, we don't have to play another game. So, ready for some Cobra baseball tomorrow, Will?
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to this game, we can get to that one tomorrow in a little bit,
this
Rob.
one's in the books, buddy.
Yeah, I know this was in the books. We got to kind of point out a few guys here. Cade Quebeca, how about the commander coming in big, bases loaded in that 4th inning and delivering a stand-up bases clearing double.
Right.
Good job. Players of the game tonight for me going to be Jace Cheney and the commander, Cade Quebeca. Sam Kurtz had another great game as well with 3 hits.
Right.
But
clutch hit by Commander tonight really separates it and made the difference in the game.
No, absolutely. With a 5-2 ball game, you're 100% correct. So we'll see tomorrow. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 1 o'clock in Jordanton.
Yeah.
As we get game 2 underway. Thanks for watching tonight. And all you Crystal City fans, we really appreciate you guys as well. If y'all help us out and do a little liking, really appreciate you guys. Until tomorrow night, good night and go Cobras.
Go Cobras and a great day.